Olori Naomi boundary, draws a conclusion, a mind-blowing conclusion on her marriage with Kabiyesi because of the news spreading around the social media about Kabiyesi's alleged seventh wife, Titilayo. Queen Naomi has expressed her gratitude to God for at least saving her from the hands of people who thought they could use their diabolical powers to retain her in the prison, whose desire is for her to be in that prison for life. Yes, that is what they planned for her. But the daughter of Zion will always escape, because he who dwells under the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Now, we've heard severally how Queen Naomi announced the end of marriage between her and her husband, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi. Yes, and also announced the end and canceled the upcoming wedding that was about to take place in the court before the stampede happened at Ibadan, Oyo State. Following what we are hearing about the seventh wife of Kabiyesi, Olori Naomi said Kabiyesi did not inform her, and no one told her. She was just in detention, only for her to come out and hear that Kabiyesi is taking a wife. Now, let's analyze more before we move. Some people are already saying that she's aware that there is no how Kabiyesi would want to take a seventh wife without informing his favorite wife, Olori Naomi. Now, I hope you've heard it. According to the information making waves in the social media, according to what we are hearing, you've heard that she is not aware of whatever arrangements Kabiyesi had to marry another wife. Now, Olori Naomi, just as it has always been in the beginning, she has never asked Kabiyesi not to marry as many wives as possible. Kabiyesi is a king and a powerful one at that. He has the right to marry as many women he wants. Queen Naomi would not determine how many he would marry. Normally, like Queen Naomi have always said, she has repeatedly said it again this time. You can take as many wives as you can, but just set me free. She has drawn that conclusion again this time. She is not having any grudge against the father of her child, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, who happens to be the Royal Majesty of Ile-Ife Kingdom. Long live the king. So, Olori Naomi, according to what we are hearing, as is alleged, as is rumored, that Titilayo Ashabi is highly welcome to the palace of Ile-Ife, and she equally does not have any grudge against the incoming wife of Kabiyesi. So she is not in any way perturbed about this decision that Kabiyesi has taken. So now she has made it quite clear to Kabiyesi that Kabiyesi should just leave her alone and concentrate on his family, his wives. It is not a do or die affair. She stated, according to what we heard, she has always admitted that she still loves her husband, Kabiyesi. Even if the marriage does not continue, she still loves her husband. She has always said, and she has always referred to Kabiyesi as Okomi, my crown, my king. That even if the marriage is dissolved, you are still the love of my life. But there are things she cannot take. There are places you wouldn't want to be. There are situations you wouldn't want to see yourself. And the only way to escape is to sacrifice something. And she is willing to sacrifice her marriage for her life and the life of her son. Remember some time ago when the Punch asked newspapers were interviewing her. She said, "How do you expect me to survive in the midst of 6 powerful women?" This was her statement. We didn't know then what she meant because we didn't see what she saw. And right now, is beginning to make sense to us following the information making waves on the social media about how these women never liked her and never wished her well. They went to the extent of manipulating Kabiyesi against her. For this fight, this last one that happened recently, the stampede, who would have imagined that Queen Naomi Chinekonla Ogunwusi would be retained in the prison for almost a month? How? The wife of a powerful monarch, the first citizen of Yoruba land. Who would have thought that? Upon all the connections that Kabiyesi has, still Olori Naomi was in detention for 1 month. Tell me, is this physical? Is this a normal thing? Of course, this is highly spiritual. Kabiyesi was being manipulated all through those time. Queen Naomi understands that quite well. But it is he who made himself available to be used, was used. Following the information we are getting on the social media, Kabiyesi provided himself available for these women to use and manipulate him and manipulate his marriage. They have never even wanted that marriage to hold, and they have been fighting up and down to see that the marriage does not hold. Now, when Naomi was in detention, if truly Kabiyesi really loves her, wouldn't he have waited for her to be out, at least stay for some time before he began to introduce the new wife? But no, immediately she was out, we heard Kabiyesi is already taking another wife, meaning he has already started the process even while Olori Naomi was in the prison. That is our analysis, and that is the way we understand that. Your opinion, your comment will be highly appreciated. Do you think Queen Naomi has the right to quit this marriage because Kabiyesi never informed her about the incoming wife? Or do you think that Kabiyesi does not owe Queen Naomi any single explanation? Because at the end of the day, he is the king, he is the head, he is the husband. He has the right to do what he wants to do. So you see, if we are to analyze this, is there any love in whatever Kabiyesi is doing with Olori Naomi? No wonder someone said that Kabiyesi does not love Olori Naomi but is obsessed with her. Because of the throne, because she is the one who will stand at the throne for the throne to stay. Without Olori Naomi, remember the prophecies that we've heard a whole lot of time, that throne might not stand. I don't know if it is true, but that is what we heard. So probably, if we are to analyze this, it means that Kabiyesi is holding Olori Naomi, is holding her back because of the throne and nothing more. So does it show love, or is it on benefit because of what it is going to benefit him? So if you follow this trend, this trending news of Kabiyesi and Olori Naomi, you will always understand one thing, that Kabiyesi does not want Olori Naomi to leave and is not even ready to do that, no matter what happened. And also, he also wants to enjoy his life more with his wives and many more wives he would marry. But then Olori Naomi said, please, I am not in for this. Let me go. I never knew from the beginning this is what it would turn to. My life is at stake. The life of my son is at stake. But no, Kabiyesi would not do that, rather than keep her there in the palace and allow these people to suppress her. I'll be bringing you more updates on this. Kindly stay connected. Drop your comment on the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like what we share. And don't also forget that all these are alleged information making waves on the social media.